Good morning, Virgo. I need you to stop whatever you're doing right now. Just stop, because what came through in this reading shook me to my core. I had to pause. I had to take a breath. I had to ground myself before I could even continue. This is not a typical message. This is not generic guidance. This is specific. This is urgent. This is your grandmother on your father's side reaching through the veil with tears streaming down her face, begging you to listen. And if you feel chills right now, if your heart just skipped, if something in your chest tightened, that's her. That's her letting you know she's here. That's her confirming this message is meant for you. Get comfortable if you can. Make space for this, because what I'm about to share with you isn't just guidance, it's intervention. It's ancestral love, so fierce, so protective, so desperate to reach you that it pushed through every boundary between worlds to make sure you heard this today. Your grandmother didn't just show up casually in this reading. She came through with intensity, with urgency, with a message that cannot wait another day, another hour, another moment. She's been trying to reach you for a while now, and today, finally, you clicked on this video, finally the message can land. Let me tell you what revealed itself first in this reading. The very first energy that came through, what's blazing across the spiritual frequencies, is protection. Fierce, maternal, ancestral protection. Your grandmother is standing between you and something harmful, standing like a wall, like a shield, like a warrior who will not be moved. And she's been there for weeks, maybe months, blocking things you don't even know were aimed at you, deflecting harm, redirecting attacks, keeping you safe while you went about your daily life completely unaware that you were being protected at levels you couldn't see. But here's what she wants you to understand. She can protect you from external threats. She can block jealousy sent your way. She can divert accidents. She can shield you from people with bad intentions. But there's one thing she cannot protect you from. She cannot protect you from yourself, from your own choices, from the path you're about to take that she can see leads to suffering. And that's why she's here today. That's why the tears. That's why the urgency. Because you're standing at a crossroads and you're about to choose the wrong direction, and she's screaming from the other side trying to stop you before you take that step. The second layer that revealed itself is about a person. Someone in your life right now. And your grandmother is showing me this person clearly. She's pointing at them. She's shaking her head. She's showing me warning signs like red flags waving frantically. This person is not who they're presenting themselves to be. They're wearing a mask. They're performing. They're showing you a version of themselves that's designed to gain your trust, your resources, your energy, or your heart. And you're believing it, you're falling for it, because you're kind, because you want to see the good in people, because you've been taught to give chances and be forgiving and not judge. But your grandmother is begging you to wake up. She's saying, pay attention to the inconsistencies, pay attention to the things that don't add up, pay attention to that feeling in your gut that you keep dismissing as paranoia or overthinking. That feeling isn't paranoia. That's her. That's her trying to communicate with you through your intuition. That uncomfortable sensation you get around this person, that's not you being judgmental. That's ancestral wisdom screaming through your DNA telling you something is wrong. This person is dangerous. Maybe not physically, but energetically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. They're going to take something from you that you won't get back if you don't create distance now. Let me be specific about what she's showing me, because the details matter here. This person might be charming, extremely charming, They know exactly what to say. They mirror your energy. They make you feel seen in ways you haven't felt seen in a long time. They might have entered your life recently, or they might have been around for a while, but suddenly they're more present, more interested, more invested in getting close to you. And here's what your grandmother wants you to understand about their pattern. They're studying you, learning your weaknesses, your wounds, your desires, your fears, and they're using that information strategically. When you mention you've always wanted something, suddenly they can provide it or know someone who can. When you share a struggle, suddenly they have the perfect solution. When you reveal an insecurity, they offer exactly the validation you've been craving. It feels like fate, like divine timing, like this person was sent to help you. But your grandmother is showing me the opposite. This person was drawn to you because you have something they want, and they're positioning themselves to take it. The third layer coming through is about a decision you're about to make, a big one. What's crystallizing in the spiritual field is a choice point approaching rapidly. This could be career related, a job offer that seems too good to be true, a business opportunity that promises quick returns, an investment that sounds like guaranteed success. Or this could be personal, moving in with someone, lending money, co-signing something, merging resources, making a commitment that binds you legally or financially or emotionally to someone or something that feels right, but that your grandmother is showing me is absolutely wrong. And here's what she's begging you to do. Slow down. Do not make this decision quickly. Do not let anyone pressure you into deciding before you're ready. Do not let urgency override your discernment. If someone is telling you, we need to decide now, or this opportunity won't be available if you wait, or if you really trusted me, you just say yes, that's manipulation. That's coercion. That's someone trying to bypass your wisdom and your grandmother's protection by creating false urgency. She's showing me paperwork specifically, documents, contracts, things you're being asked to sign or agree to. And she's saying, read everything, every single word. Do not skim. Do not trust someone else to explain it to you. Read it yourself. Get a second opinion from someone who has no stake in this decision. A lawyer if it's legal, an accountant if it's financial, a therapist if it's relational. Someone objective who can see what you can't see because you're too close to it, because you want it to work, because you're hoping this is finally the breakthrough you've been waiting for. But your grandmother's showing me that this thing you're being offered, this opportunity, this relationship, this decision, it's not the breakthrough. It's a trap. Not an obvious trap, a sophisticated one. One designed specifically for someone like you. Someone who's been struggling, someone who's been waiting, someone who's been working so hard with so little return that when something appears that promises to change everything, you want to grab it without questioning because you're exhausted from the struggle. And that exhaustion is what makes you vulnerable right now. That's what this person or situation is exploiting. The fourth energy that revealed itself is grief, your grandmother's grief. And I need you to feel this because it's important. She's crying, not gentle tears, deep, body-shaking sobs, because she can see what you can't see. She can see the timeline where you say yes to this thing, where you trust this person, where you make this decision, and she can see what happens after the betrayal, the loss, the devastation, the way you'll blame yourself, the way it'll set you back, not just practically, but spiritually, the way it'll damage your ability to trust yourself, to trust others, to trust the universe. She's crying because she knows you. She knows how hard you've worked to get to where you are. She knows the battles you've fought that nobody saw. She knows the nights you cried yourself to sleep. She knows the times you wanted to give up but didn't. She knows your strength. She knows your resilience. She knows your beautiful, trusting heart. And she cannot bear to watch you be hurt again. Cannot bear to watch you be taken advantage of again. Cannot bear to watch you lose what you've built through someone else's deception. And here's what she wants you to know about her specifically, about who she was and why she's the one delivering this message. Your grandmother on your father's side, she lived a life where she had to be strong, where she had to be discerning, where she had to protect herself and her family from people who smiled to her face while plotting behind her back. She learned, often through painful experience, how to read people, how to see through performances, how to recognize danger disguised as opportunity. And she's using that wisdom now. She's using everything she learned in her lifetime to protect you and yours. She's also showing me something about your father's lineage specifically. There's a pattern that runs through that side of your family, a pattern of trusting the wrong people, of being too generous, of giving chances that shouldn't be given, of believing in redemption stories that turn out to be manipulation. And this pattern has cost your family, cost them money, cost them peace, cost them relationships, cost them opportunities. And your grandmother is saying the pattern stops with you. You are the one who breaks this cycle. You are the one who learns discernment without losing your kindness. You are the one who protects yourself without becoming hard. The fifth layer revealing itself is about timing. Why is she coming through now? Why today? Why this urgent? What's pulsating through the ancestral frequencies is that you're running out of time to change direction. The decision point is very close. Days, not weeks. Maybe you've already been asked to commit to something and you said you'd think about it. Maybe you're supposed to sign something soon. Maybe there's a deadline approaching. Maybe someone is waiting for your answer and your grandmother is saying, this is the moment. This video you're watching right now, this is divine intervention. This is your last warning before the point of no return. And I want to address something that might be coming up for you right now. You might be thinking, but I barely knew my grandmother, or my grandmother passed when I was young, or my relationship with my father's side of the family is complicated. And your grandmother is saying none of that matters. Blood is blood. Lineage is lineage. Ancestral protection doesn't require you to have had a relationship in the physical world. She's your ancestor, your bloodline, your family. And that creates a bond that transcends physical interaction. She's been watching over you your entire life. She knows you better than you think. And her love for you is not contingent on whether you remember her. It's unconditional, it's eternal, it's fierce. Now, here's the challenging part of this reading that I need to address, honestly, because spiritual messages aren't always comfortable. Sometimes they require us to face things we don't want to face. Your grandmother is showing me that part of why you're vulnerable to this person or this situation right now is because you've been ignoring your own red flags. You've been seeing the signs. You've been feeling the warnings, but you've been overriding them, talking yourself out of your own knowing, giving this person the benefit of the doubt when they haven't earned it, making excuses for behavior that doesn't deserve excuses. And she's asking you why. Why are you doing that? Is it loneliness? Is it desperation for the struggle to finally be over? Is it fear that if you say no to this, nothing else will come? Is it the belief that you're being too cautious, too suspicious, too closed off, and that's why good things haven't happened yet? Because she's showing me that those beliefs are lies. Those beliefs are the enemy's voice, not your intuition's voice. Your discernment is not your problem. Your caution is not blocking your blessings. What's blocking your blessings is not having boundaries strong enough to keep out the wrong things so the right things have room to enter. The sixth energy coming through is about what you're supposed to do instead. Because your grandmother isn't just here to warn, she's here to guide. First, she's saying create immediate distance from this person, not dramatic confrontation, not explanation, just space. Stop being so available. Stop sharing so much. Stop responding so quickly. Stop giving them access to your energy, your time, your plans, your vulnerabilities. Pull back and watch how they respond to the distance. If they're genuine, they'll respect it. If they're manipulative, they'll escalate, they'll get pushy, they'll guilt you. They'll create drama or crisis to pull you back in. And that reaction will tell you everything you need to know. Second, she's saying delay the decision. Whatever you're being asked to commit to, say, I need more time. If they respect you, they'll give it. If they pressure you, that's your answer. That's the confirmation that this isn't right. Because legitimate opportunities, healthy relationships, genuine connections, they don't require you to abandon your discernment. They don't punish you for being careful. They don't create false urgency to override your wisdom. Third, she's saying pray. Talk to her directly, out loud or in your mind. Tell her you hear her. Tell her you're scared. Tell her you're confused. Tell her you need her help seeing clearly. And then be quiet and listen. Pay attention to the thoughts that come, the feelings that arise, the dreams you have, the signs that appear. She will communicate. She will guide. She will show you exactly what you need to see if you're willing to look. Fourth, she's saying trust the no. If something in you is screaming no, even if you can't articulate why, even if it doesn't make logical sense, even if everyone around you is saying it's a great opportunity, trust the no. Your body knows things your mind hasn't figured out yet. Your intuition is reading data your conscious awareness hasn't processed. That no is her voice coming through your own knowing. Honor it. The seventh layer revealing itself is about what's coming after you navigate this. After you create the distance. After you say no to what's wrong. Your grandmother is showing me that the real opportunity, the real relationship, the real breakthrough you've been waiting for is very close. But it can't come while you're entangled with the wrong thing. You have to clear the space. You have to close the wrong door so the right one can open. And she's saying the right thing is so much better than what you're being offered now. So much more aligned, so much more genuine, so much more sustainable. She's showing me specifically that within 3 to 6 months of you making the hard choice to walk away from this situation, the real thing appears. And you'll know it's real because it won't require you to override your discernment. It won't require you to ignore red flags. It won't require you to move faster than you're comfortable with. It won't require you to give more than you're receiving. It'll feel different. It'll feel right. It'll feel like relief instead of anxiety, like expansion instead of contraction, like coming home instead of walking into danger. But you have to survive the next few days or weeks without making the wrong choice. You have to resist the pressure. You have to trust your grandmother's warning. You have to value your future more than your fear of missing out. You have to be willing to feel the disappointment of saying no to what looked good so you can say yes to what actually is good. The eighth energy coming through is about her legacy, what she wants to leave you beyond this warning. Your grandmother is showing me that she had dreams for you that she couldn't articulate when she was alive. Dreams that you would be safe, that you would be prosperous, that you would be happy, that you would break the cycles that trapped her, that you would have the freedom and the choices that she didn't have. And she's still dreaming those dreams for you, still working toward them from the other side, still guiding, still protecting, still loving you with an intensity that hasn't diminished just because her body is gone. And she's asking you to honor her by honoring yourself, by protecting what she's protecting, by valuing what she values, by refusing to settle for situations and people who don't deserve you, by using the wisdom she's offering instead of learning these lessons the hard way like she had to. She's trying to save you pain, trying to save you time, trying to save you the specific heartbreak and devastation she can see waiting if you don't change course. Let me tell you what she wants you to take away from this message today. The summary that she's begging you to remember. First, you are being deceived. Not by everyone, not in everything, but in something specific and significant. Someone is not who they're claiming to be. Something is not what it appears to be. And your gut has been trying to tell you. Your ancestors have been trying to tell you. And now, through this video, the message is being delivered as clearly as possible. Believe it. Act on it. Second, you have protection. Fierce, loving, ancestral protection. Your grandmother is standing with you, fighting for you, blocking harm, redirecting attacks, keeping you safe from things you can't even see. But you have to work with her. You have to listen to the guidance. You have to honor the warnings. You have to make choices that align with what she's trying to protect you toward. Third, the decision you're about to make matters more than you realize. This isn't just about one person or one opportunity. This is about your trajectory, your timeline, your destiny. Say yes to the wrong thing, and you're locked into a path that leads to pain, to loss, to setback. Say no, create distance, trust the warning, and you're freed to receive what's actually meant for you, what's actually aligned, what's actually going to support your highest good. Fourth, trust yourself. Your discernment isn't broken. Your intuition isn't faulty. That uncomfortable feeling isn't paranoia. It's accuracy. It's ancestral wisdom flowing through your body. It's your grandmother speaking through your gut. Listen to it, honor it, act on it, even when it means disappointing people, even when it means walking away from something that looked good, even when it means being alone a little longer. Trust yourself. And fifth, you are so deeply loved by ancestors you've never met, by grandmothers who watch over you from the other side, by lineage that extends back generations. You are not alone in this. You are not navigating this by yourself. You have support. You have guidance. You have protection. And all you have to do is listen. All you have to do is trust. All you have to do is honor the wisdom being offered. Here's what you need to do right now. Immediately after watching this video, first, acknowledge your grandmother. Out loud if you can. Say, I hear you. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for the warning. I'm listening. I'm going to trust you. That acknowledgement strengthens the connection, opens the channel wider, lets her know the message landed. Second, write down the name of the person or the situation that came to mind while watching this. Don't second guess it. The first person or situation that your mind went to, that's the one. That's what this message is about. Write it down. And then write down every red flag you've been ignoring, every inconsistency, every moment your gut said something's wrong. Get it all out of your head and onto paper so you can see it clearly. Third, create distance immediately. Today, before you go to sleep tonight. Stop responding so quickly. Stop being so available. Stop sharing so freely. Pull back your energy. And if you've been asked to make a decision, your answer is, I need more time, or simply no. You don't owe elaborate explanation. You don't owe justification. Your no is complete. Fourth, ask for continued guidance. Every night before you sleep, talk to your grandmother. Ask her to show you what you need to see, to protect you from what you can't see, to guide you toward what's actually right for you. And pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to signs, pay attention to the thoughts that come when you're quiet. She will answer, she will guide, she is with you. Your grandmother on your father's side is begging you with tears in her eyes to listen to this message. She's showing me those tears even now. She's showing me her hands clasped in prayer position. She's showing me the depth of her love for you, the fierceness of her protection, the urgency of this moment. This is not metaphor. This is not generic spiritual language. This is real. She is real. Her love is real. Her warning is real. And the danger she's warning you about is real. Please listen. Please trust. Please act. Please protect yourself the way she's been protecting you. Please value your future enough to say no to what's wrong, even if it looks right. Please honor her legacy by honoring yourself. Please don't learn this lesson the hard way when she's trying so desperately to save you from that pain. You are so loved. You are so protected. You are so guided. And you are going to be okay. You are going to be more than okay. You are going to thrive. You are going to receive everything you've been working toward. But first, you have to survive this moment, this decision, this crossroads, and you will, because she's with you, because you're listening, because you're trusting, because you're choosing yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. If this message resonated, if you felt her presence, if you know exactly what situation or person this is about, leave a comment. Tell me, I hear you, Grandma. Let her know the message landed. Let the universe know you're listening, and then act on what you now know. Take care of yourself, honor the warning, trust the protection, and I'll see you in the next reading. You are so deeply loved. She is so proud of you, and everything is going to be okay. Goodbye for now.